It is my honor to welcome and congratulate New Jersey Youth Soccer's Recreation Coach of the Year from Florham Park Soccer Association, Victor Santillan. Welcome, Victor.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Estelle. Glad to be here, and I'm extremely honored to receive this award.
Yes, congratulations. It's a great one. What has been your most memorable experience while coaching rec soccer?
So that's actually a good question. I've got two in mind, if I can say them. So one
Please.
was there was a player who joined the ranks of playing recreational soccer. He had some challenges, so he'd always come to practice, want to play, cheer on his players. So, but he never got a chance to score a goal, right? So he had some challenges. So one game, we actually sort of had devised a plan with our own players, right? Hey, let's get him the ball, let's let him score. And we actually reached out to the other team, and they said, "Yeah, we'll go for it. Let's do this." So the part to kick off the second half of a game, we gave him the ball, and he really just went down the pitch, and he scored a goal. So to see the enthusiasm in his face, there really wasn't a dry eye in the field, right? Parents, coaches, myself, and the players were so happy for him. So both sides cheered him on, right? So that's one aspect. Another memorable moment was actually being a parent as well, right? I had the opportunity to coach my son, and right now he just finished his eighth grade in the fall season, and to see him to coach him from the second grade and on, it's an experience that I wouldn't trade a lifetime for, right? To just see the progression of my own child play soccer from second grade to eighth grade. So it's a very touching moment, and I imagine any parent would love to see that.
Wow, those are two great ones.
Yeah.
So thank you for sharing those. What is your background in the sport?
Yeah, so I actually started recreational soccer as a young child myself. So I played in the Parsippany Soccer Club at I think, the young age of first grade, and then all the way up through eighth grade. And then I played in high school, and that's pretty much where it stopped. I played a couple of pickup games here and there. It wasn't until I moved into Florham Park and I had two boys of my own, and I started to see, hey, during soccer, I want to coach as well. And I ran into this crazy soccer guy from Kearney, Christian Garing, and
Okay.
it's because of him is actually the reason why I coached. And just another memorable moment, right? I know I'm coming into the part of the first question, but I just have to add this. So we were coaching against each other, and it was second, third grade level, and it was pretty intense battle between two teams. So literally with like 30 seconds left, I basically said I pulled my goalie all the way out. It was our corner kick. I pulled our goalie out into the 18, and he looked at me. I looked at him, and he said, "Are you serious? We're playing at this level?" I said, "Yeah, why not? It's for fun." But it's really because of Christian Garing where I started playing. Wanted to coach. I saw how he coached his teams, and something that I want to emulate. And because he brought in fun, with his teams, and that's something that I want to bring in fun with regards to coaching.
Awesome. Well, it sounds like you have a healthy balance there of fun going.
Definitely, definitely.
When's the first time that you remember was that the first time you remember becoming interested in coaching?
Yeah,
Sorry.
I've always had an interest. Obviously, I didn't have any kids, so it really came to when I started having kids and they were on a team, and I said,
Mhm.
you know what, I want to join the sidelines.
Nice. I love it. I love to see the parents getting out there and actually enjoying it and sticking with it and all of that.
Yes,
That's amazing. How do you balance enjoyment and development within your teams?
yeah, that's another great question. So I love going to practice, right? Not only for myself where I keep learning, but it's also really for the kids. And I stress with the kids all the time, when you practice, you only get better, right? So if you've got a player who's right dominant with their foot, I always tell them, hey, why not practice using your left foot, right? Now's a better time to practice using your left foot because you're not going to have chances in the game, right? But if you develop that skill, whether it's passing the ball, even juggling, right, or making a move, these are the times of, in practice where they could benefit from it as well as their teammates from it, right? So there's definitely a balance there between having fun but also teaching, right? And I've incorporated a play, practice, play format for the kids. So when they first come to practice, hey, maybe a little mini scrimmage here and there. And then midway through the practice, I will incorporate some skills and drills. And then the back end, right, I'm hoping that through the skills and drills, they can sort of incorporate that into the end of the day session, right? So, and there are times where I will halt practice, right? Say, hey, listen, how about incorporating what some of the skills and drills we learned, right? So there's a balance there, right? Because again, it is a recreational level, and definitely still want to have the kids to have fun at the end of the day.
Yeah, that's amazing. I like how you take a skill, you're teaching them a skill, and then you challenge them to enforce it later in the game. I think that's amazing, and how a lot of people learn as well. Definitely how I learned growing up. So thank
Yeah, I
you
mean,
for that.
yeah. I mean, I always tell the players, soccer and life, it's all about adjustments, right? You're going to make mistakes, but we only become better people when we learn from these mistakes. And so, what's the saying, right? Soccer is life, right? As they say.
Soccer is life.
Yeah.
What words would you use to describe your coaching style, and how did those like manifest themselves in your training environment?
Yeah, from the get go, when I introduce myself as the coach to the parents, the first thing I say about myself is that I'm all about fun. Soccer should be about fun. If we're not having fun, then there's no point of having soccer at a recreational level, right? So, if the players are not having fun, they're not going to want to play. If the coaches aren't having fun coaching the players, they're not going to have fun. If the parents are not going to have fun watching the kids on the sidelines, they're not going to have fun. So we have a philosophy here at our program here at Florham Park Soccer Association. If it's less stress, more fun, right? And if the kids are not having fun, then they're not going to come back next fall, next season.
Yeah.
And so we're trying to avoid that. So we definitely, or myself, I try to incorporate fun into the program. Every year during about the Columbus Day weekend, we pretty much shut down. But leading up to it, because of various tournaments that are happening in the area. So, but leading up to it, we actually had a what we call a Socktoberfest, mini World Cup extravaganza. Every year it gets longer and longer. We add words to it, right? And it's really about the recreational teams at all levels. And we have pretty much a World Cup, and we have music. I'm surprised the neighbors don't complain because we have music blaring pretty loud. But it's a great event. Pictures, parents are there to watch. It's all about having fun. But we do crown a winner. There are winners. There are winners.
Nice.
So yeah, so it's all about passion, right? I have a passion for music. I have a passion for soccer, and try to incorporate the two together. So fun is what I'm all about. And it's what I stress with the players, with the
Yeah,
kids.
I can feel it,
Yeah.
definitely. And also, I'd like to put in a bid. I don't know if you know this, but I play for the Cameroonian national team.
Nice.
So I'd like to enter Cameroon as one of the countries in your next tournament.
Will do. We'll tag you. We'll tag you on our Facebook website.
I
Okay.
would love that. Thank you. Well, Victor, thank you so much for joining me today. And congratulations again on being Recreational Coach of the Year.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Estelle. Appreciate it.
Yeah.